Working from home is now on trending due to COVID-19. Work from home, also known as remote working, telework, telecommuting, remote jobs, etc. But remote working isn't a new thing. Working from home was first invented in 1979. As an experiment, 5 IBM employees were allowed to work from home. By 2000, JCPenney gave its call center staff the chance to work from home. The world witnessed a massive shift in the 2020 job market due to the COVID-19 pandemic. While before this pandemic situation, some companies used to offer their employees to work from home, but now it has become usual for most businesses. It's estimated that by the year 2025, 70% of the workforce will be working remotely at least 5 days a month. While 2020 may be considered the year of work from home, I think it's just the beginning as we see the trend continuing in 2021. It's no wonder that one of the best ways to make money from home is by picking up a stay-at-home job. Below, I have listed top 10 highest paying jobs that you can do at home. So, fasten your seatbelt, and let's get started. Number 10. Graphic designer. Average income, $52,000. The demand for graphic designers is increasing day by day. If you have a perfect vision of what's appealing to a customer, what would look good together, and if you can draw, then why don't you become a graphic designer? You can work in any section that you want, like marketing, technology, commercial industries, and many more. As an excellent graphic designer, you can do pretty much everything from home, such as improve design, deciding about the design, guidelines, draw, etc. Graphic designers are constantly wanted by many corporations, newspapers, retailers, advertisement agencies, websites, etc. If you're good at graphic designing, then soon you can turn one client into many. Number 9. Writers and authors. Average income, $60,000. Bloggers, authors, journalists are all writers in different ways. If you decided to take this path, then you can work from home for sure. There's no need to explain why novel authors can work from home. You can write whenever you feel inspired, and it's your story, so you can publish it anytime you want. If you're not an author, then there's an option for you. You can go for the media side of writing. There's a chance that you might have to go to the office from time to time, but 80% of the work you can do from home. If you're not interested in the media side of writing, then no problem. There are plenty of freelance opportunities. You can write for online publishing media. With the growth of the internet, online writing has always been on the rise. You can write about career, education, health, sports, music, etc. If you can write well, then you'll always end up finding good content. Number 8. E-commerce store owner. Average income, depends on your sale. E-commerce is also known as electronic commerce. It's a business model which is taking place on the internet. Stores that sell their product online through the internet are an e-commerce store. E-commerce is still very profitable if you know what to do precisely. There is still a lot of growth in these markets, as buyers are still shifting from offline purchases to digital buyers. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic, most people prefer buying a product online. So, there's a good chance of your profit. Running your own e-commerce operation can quickly turn into a full-time job. If you set up a good product range and get some good reviews, you could earn an excellent salary. In the era of the internet, it's easy to create your own e-commerce store. Just research the e-commerce space and find your suitable niche. Select your desirable business name and a legal structure. Choose your e-commerce platform and create your website, promote your product on social media, and boom, you are done. Just wait for the revenue. Number 7. Market and survey researcher. Average income, $61,000. Market and survey researcher mainly gather information about what people think. Market researchers help big companies to understand what type of product people actually want from them, determine who will buy them and what price they will buy their products. They analyze data from their past sales to predict their future sales. Survey researchers also gather information about people and their opinions, but these workers exclusively design and conduct surveys. They work for different kinds of clients. They collect data for their clients to help make fiscal or policy decisions and measure those decisions' effectiveness. Market and survey researchers generally have structured work schedules. They often alone, writing reports, prepare charts on the computer from home. So, guess what? It's a great way to earn money from home. It may be a hard job to do, but sitting on a couch with family around, drinking a cold beer, isn't too comfortable. You have to work hard to become rich. Number 6. Animator or video editor. Average income, $68,000. A freelance animator or video editor is a pretty good job to have, at least for those who dig into their passion and don't see it as work. You need expensive resources in animation or video editing software and computer hardware to process faster and export quickly because no client will tolerate extra time for their content to be created. You're going to need a lot of time to create content if you don't have suitable computer hardware. But no marketing campaign or communication strategy is complete without a video element. Streaming has made binge-watching the norm, so the production of film and series is at an all-time high to keep up with demand. So, once you start getting clients, your initial investments will make far greater returns. Number 5. Software engineer. Average income, 90,000. Software engineers are computer science professionals who use engineering principles and programming language to build or update software, games and run network control systems. The demands of software engineers are projected to grow 22% from 2019 to 2029, much faster than the average for all occupations. The demands for software engineers depends on the number of people who use this digital platform. It's no wonder that the usage of digital platforms is increasing day by day. That's why the demand for software engineers has been ever growing. And freelance software engineering opportunities are aplenty in the market. If software engineers work from home, they have to report their work to a team or management structure. Software engineering is all fun and a lot of money. Statistics say that 17 of computer software engineers work for more than 50 hours a week if they are home-based. Also, the future of software engineers looks very bright. If you have sufficient skills and experience, you don't even need a college degree to succeed in this field. Number 4. Financial manager. Average income, 100,000. Financial manager work for the financial health of an organization. Their main job is to produce financial reports, direct investment activities and plans for the long-term financial goals for their organization. Financial managers can get a job in many places like banks and insurance companies. You need specific skills to become an excellent financial manager, including leadership, problem-solving, communication, analysis, mathematical proficiency, attention to detail, etc. But financial managers can do part of their work from home. The primary responsibilities are to oversee companies' finances and provide financial reports, so you get the point, right? They only have to produce their company financial reports. In that case, they can send their work through the mail. Number 3. Corporate counsel. Average income, 115,000. A corporate counsel is also known as a corporate lawyer, works for a business or company providing legal advice to the employer. The requirements to become a corporate counsel include significant educational qualifications and work experience in corporate law. It would also be best if you had good undergraduate degrees, including history, political science, law, philosophy, and English. But the law isn't always about all boardrooms and courtrooms. There are plenty of advisory roles you can play from home. Corporate counsel is a very consultative role that can be conducted remotely for the most part. And this isn't the only job in the law that you can do from home. Number 2. Web developer. Average income, 105,000. Web developers make the World Wide Web go around and work for skilled developers are high in demand. Web developer main job is to create and maintain websites. A full-stack developer is the most lucrative and sought-after skill set. That means you can handle the back and front end of development. So, full-stackers are the highest paid. Salaries for web developers also vary vastly based on region. Don't expect to take home the same size bacon in Ukraine as you would in New York. If you don't have the skills to get into web development game, there are ways to still get into the market, and you can learn more advanced skills with online courses as you go. Also, you can look into a web search evaluator. You'll work for search engines to analyze search result. You can work from home, and it pays between $12 to $15 per hour. Or you can test the website for glitches and navigation errors for up to 15 for a 20-minute test. Number 1. Physician or doctor. Average income, 195,000. Finally, an alternative to dragging your sick self to the doctor when you least feel like leaving the house. Next time you're feeling ill, dial a doctor instead of going to the medical center. The physician or general practitioners are moving their practices online to offer remote consultations to patients wherever they are. They offer their usual consultation services to diagnose and prescribe medicine all over a video chat because most common sicknesses present with easy-to-recognize symptoms. Don't think doctors take a pay cut for the luxury of working from home.